new iPhone is officially on sale today.
Apple CEO Tim Cook stopped by an Apple store in Palo Alto, California. That was earlier today. While he took selfies and gave high fives to customers, there were some who actually left the store empty-handed, even after waiting in line for 24 hours.
Apple announced the new iPhone last week amid a flurry of criticism around the lack of a headphone jack. Joining us from San Francisco to talk about the new iPhone 7 is CNET senior editor Lexy Savvides. Lexy, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
All right, well, it seems like critics didn't deter Apple fans from buying the new phone. What has the buzz been around the release today?
Well, the biggest buzz really has been kind of the object that people haven't been able to get their hands on, and that's the iPhone 7 Plus. So Apple actually came out with a statement saying, yes, there won't be any iPhone 7 Pluses available on launch day for those people that didn't already reserve one. So there were a number of people in lines all around the world, even though they kind of knew that they weren't going to get one of the larger models. They were still hoping, because it's happened in previous years when people have said, no, there won't be any rose gold phones available, for example, at last year's launch. And then a lucky few people did manage to get their hands on them. So there are a few people still holding on to hope in those lines out there. In San Francisco this morning, even the first person in line to walk into the store, he'd been in line for 7 days, sitting there since last Friday, trying to get his hands on a phone. And he initially did want the 7 Plus, but then he didn't quite know if he was going to buy one or not once he got inside. No one actually was able to get a 7 Plus today who didn't already pre-order one. So everyone who was sitting in the line only managed to get the actual 7 model itself.
Okay, I don't get it, Lexi. I don't get the long lines. I wouldn't be one of those people camping out. But I do want to ask you, in addition to the iPhone launch today, the Samsung Galaxy Note 7, it's been recalled, and the U.S. government even weighing in, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission also saying that you need to really check in those phones. But what should people do if they have the Galaxy Note 7?
Absolutely. Well, if you've bought a Galaxy Note 7 prior to September 15, which is pretty much every single phone out there right now, what you're encouraged to do, in fact, you actually really absolutely should do this, is return the phone to the place of purchase, whether that's the carrier, Samsung themselves, and what they'll be able to do is either issue you a refund or replace the device. Now, however, you might not necessarily be able to get your hands on a brand new Note 7 right now if you go and return that phone today. Samsung has said that stock will be available no later than September 21, so that is next week. So if you are planning to return your phone now, which you really need to do, you have to actually ring up and make sure there's stock if you want a Note 7. However, if you want to change to a Galaxy S7, then Samsung will also make that available to you and refund the difference, or of course you can obtain a refund.